Yeah, same to you.
Hello everyone, welcome to a trial recording of a commentated game. This game is taking place live in front of me right now as part of a 200-point 3-round event that the Melbourne
So
crowd
it ended up
are
being your
organising
data
and
tracker?
running basically while they're all still coming out of
Okay.
isolation um, as the ravages of
So
the
first
Rona
things
continue
first,
to
we need
continue to
put
push on
the
through.
swallows order.
So this is a bit of an experiment that Julian Jorgensen is running to see if you can do an event
That
in one day.
is.
This
I've
is
got
the
my measurement
second
on
round,
3D,
and we
so
are spectating right now
so that'd
200-point
be
game of
5 inches
acquisition
technically.
between our PanOceanian player on the right and an Aleph player on the left, both playing vanilla factions. So the game has just started, and I'll run through deployment as the
You're clear,
players move
dude.
into their first turn. So we have a Squallos, which was deployed as the reserve drop of the
I want to say I had one
PanOceanian
slightly
player.
your.
Otherwise, you can also see a machinist over here with a palbot over here, a camouflage marker in the
Go up
midfield with a liaison officer token next to it.
and your.
Here we have a Kahu paramedic who is also the data tracker, a Varg
back
heavy
one.
rocket launcher and field
Yeah,
observer,
the back one, but no, the front one.
a Fusilier with combi rifle, and a Tech B. By my math, that comes out at a
Um,
little under than 200 points, so it'll be interesting to see if there are any surprises that
you know what? We're gonna.
the Pano player has in store. Opposing him, we have
Sure.
Aleph over here,
Let's go hard.
running a
I'll
considerably larger combat group. This
take
is
you
a
out
full
42.
10 troops as far as I can see, including posthumans.
Eric?
So we have an Arjuna team over here, shock
The
marksman rifle with data pack.
I don't think we can see each other.
Posthuman Doctor.
No,
Posthumans were,
fucking
of course,
yeah.
deployed as reserve drops.
Yeah, see how there's the big old.
Posthuman
Oh, there's a
Doctor.
big box. Oh, okay.
Meridian
Well,
chain
I guess I'll
rifle.
come out to see your
Bikini with TACbot,
that
HMG.
proxy. I thought
Netrod.
No,
Netrod.
no.
Netrod.
Well, I mean, they can't.
Looks like
they
two
were
of them
something
landed.
else,
This
so-
one may have landed or it may have failed its
yeah, I'm
roll
going to
and
see.
drops.
I did not think of that. All right. Well, yep. Nope.
And then
So
we
I
have
just
over
need
here
to do
a
that.
Davo, triangulated
Yep.
fire. Seems
Oh,
like the
yes,
obvious
yes.
lieutenant.
Cool. I will
Posthuman
mark
heavy rocket
HMG
launcher.
with
Posthuman with AP
a-
Spitfire that is jumped into suppressive fire using a command
Yeah,
token.
cool.
And a
I'm
prone
on
war correspondent.
7s.
Cool. We're outside 16. I'm on.
So the
five.
Squallow suspending orders, and it's engaging
-3 from.
Oh, minus two.
Shooting
from-
at this
engaging this
so I'm on
posthuman
12.
AP Spitfire.
I got a 3.
Crit
So
and
3 saves.
2.
That
AP.
will
I think
be.
you tank that one.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Damage 16.
Yeah, so dead.
I'm 5. No. Wait. No. So you're
Oh, I'm a 5.
Yeah,
or
because
is it armor
you're
4?
arm 4 down to 2 plus 3 for cover. So I think
Yeah.
you just take 1 wound.
Oh, cool.
So after some math, looks like the Squallows is moving up to engage the suppressive fire posthuman, which I assume is a
Gotta dig it
price
back out
that a price that
sorry
Ryan is
about
willing to pay.
No, you're on.
In Ryan's shoes, I probably would have deployed the HRL down here on this little box, because what it did is it had a line where it could be in cover next to this, and it could see the Squallows out of cover here, which is still probably a face-to-face roll that results in the posthuman getting killed, but it is 1 dice 16s versus 4 dice 15s, and it's a very chunky
armor
HRL
4.
dude.
Armor 4
Plus-
down to 2
yep.
plus 3.
If I've done the auto levels
that's
correctly, what you should be
5.
hearing is just
Oh,
a
and I
little bit
rolled
of the
12.
players,
Yeah.
a little bit of the players
Sorry,
hubbubing
excuse
in
me.
the background, although Ryan is very loud.
Sorry about that.
Although you rolled a 2 and not a 3. So I think you have one more save. You rolled 2, 14, 20. And I rolled 3, 5, 12.
Yeah, but I. Oh, yeah, sweet. So
Yeah.
one more save.
Math is slowly being done. Okay.
One. That'll do.
Posthuman gets taken out in one go.
Now I
Not
feel
hugely
bad.
surprising. That was a face-to-face
That's
roll.
right.
Despite the suppressive fire, it was a face-to-face roll at a bad range. A Pano player here, presumably, probably won't bother finishing off the proxy,
gonna lie, I
although
did
he
kinda
might.
hope
There is a
she
doctor
would
in the
stop.
wings.
Slightly more orders than that, but
We can see here the Pano player that was regular and an irregular. He has 5 regular and 1 irregular orders left. So this is acquisition, which is why we can see a few things fairly far forward on both sides. And it also means that our objectives are here, here, and because our TO is a cruel man, one inside the building. So in this era of tags, if you want your tag to be a data tracker, it would have to dismount its pilot to contest this objective at game end.
No, I can't. I don't think I can clear the box.
okay.
So the Squallows is just moving back around,
Like here.
and I imagine that in a relatively short order it'll be
you're
fighting
fine.
this proxy. So what's going to be interesting here is that the PanOceanian player is going to end up with a very dominant gun piece. And this map
I
is
think that guy will see me if I
sort of
come out to
medium
the,
dense. People who followed the White Noise
Yeah,
TTS
if you
finals
follow-
will probably
if I
see.
come out to like there.
Yeah.
This is familiar to
You
them.
can
This
show
is
me.
the map that was played in the finals of that event.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Designed for unmasking, actually. So
Another order.
this map as a design feature is very hard to hide HVTs
Sweet.
on.
Yeah, I'll just crank you with a heavy rocket launcher.
Okay, here comes face-to-face roll between the proxy
We're both in
and the
good
Squallos.
range, so we're
Obviously,
both
Squallos very
flats.
favoured here.
I'll use AP. I assume
Sweet.
he's armored.
Yeah, he's got armor.
There's a miss
I
on a
missed.
14.
Cool.
And 3
I
hits.
do 3 times.
Yep.
Because just on flats.
Unconscious.
2
fail,
so-
1 pass.
Yep. Down we go.
And Squallos is doing quite well to get through each of these pieces in a single order.
Order.
Mm-hmm.
2.
It says it's a Squallow grenade launcher. I wonder if it actually
Nope.
is.
No, because I'm out. Alright, so there.
Yep.
And I'll
It
just
looks like our
spam
Pano player here is
everything.
just going for a bit of a neck-stepping strategy.
Errors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll hit you with a flash pulse.
Cool. I'll multi-pistol you using shock ammo.
Sweet. So I'll hit you. Do I get you out of cover? Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Because there's a point back here. So I'll shoot you
because
as far back as possible.
You would have. You probably would have seen me before I climbed up the thing.
Yeah. So I'll get you.
While I'm moving, basically.
Yep. Yeah. So
Cool.
I'll get you on 16s.
Cool. I'm on flats, which is 18s.
I got a 6.
So it's possible that the Warcore lives here. Not probable.
Let's see. Multi-pistol. So I'll be using AP shock. So
Sure.
2 dice. Click.
Ooh,
Each one is
just one
7,
hit.
Just.
Probably a dead Warcore. Yes.
Nope.
Slight mistake by the PanOceania player here. I believe he said he was using AP and shock, although it's a multi-weapon, so of course you have to pick. But that's okay.
Cool. Spend another order. Go 6.
Mm-hmm.
For the sake of
Errors.
verisimilitude, we will just do a quick check to make sure I'm not completely wrong about that.
Cool.
Multi-pistol, yeah,
okay.
AP/shock, so you choose.
4.
Yep.
Cool.
As you move into this thing's line of sight, I'm going to declare a alert or whatever it's called.
Yep, the spin around one.
Yep.
So this is interesting. There's one
who
regular,
needs it?
one irregular order left for
To
the
be
Squalloss
fair,
after this.
not really anyone, but
And it might be moving itself into a position where it cannot
so not too fussed there.
cannot be extricated. Although the thing is, this is sort of the nature of 200-point games, and I think, Julian, if you ever listen to this, you made a mistake by saying that you could not strip orders, because limited insertion, unlimited insertion games
another
are
order?
fucking rocket tag. Both of these players, it should be noted, went 10-0 in their first round games, and
yeah, I'll just,
I think we are
do
seeing
alerts again, I guess.
why that's a thing that happens.
Cool. Going to move 2 behind here.
It's interesting that the tag is not electing to pause up to shoot these netrods. I wonder what it's trying to accomplish.
And I'm going to spend a command token and the irregular order from the tech B.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
And I am going to put...
it's just the last order of the turn here being spent.
2
And I think he's just multi-pistoling some stuff.
Yeah, I got to put 2 dice from the multi-HMG into each of the netrods.
Short-range
Sweet.
multi-HMG.
So we'll do the further away one first.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Still on neg 3, so just 12s.
Yep.
Interesting to see if
using
either of these netrods survive.
AP, I guess. Are they shock immune?
The tag still needs 12s.
No, nothing like
I
that.
guess it doesn't matter then.
The tag hits once. Pretty low chance to survive here.
Yep. Who was this against, sorry?
That one. That's why I'm only on neg 3 from range.
Sweet. Yep. So 1 save.
Yeah.
Nope.
Unconscious netrod.
Does he just die or does he go unconscious?
He goes unconscious. I thought you were doing shock, but that's fine.
No, he's shock immune.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it doesn't matter. No. Right,
Mm.
and then 2 against the other guy. I'm on -6 for this one.
So this is actually a
Nice.
mistake that the Pano player is making. That Nedra deployed via airborne deployment, so there's really no way that it can
Hits once.
not be in cover.
Mhm.
You get cover.
Nah, you can't drop them in contact.
So it dies.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, that fails as well.
Or can you drop them in contact with cover?
Oh no, hang on. AD. No.
Because yeah, it actually matters because that was a pass.
Yes, that passes if you have cover. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you can. Yeah. So we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, they're playing it as if you can drop
Okay,
them into cover. And
that's my turn.
I am muted to both players
I will
by
spend
design,
the-
so they'll just play on. Also, it's entirely
Zero.
possible that I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure airborne deployment says you cannot land in base contact with
Got it.
terrain.
Cool.
Mhm.
Go across one.
So this is just the Kahu here, spinning the data tracker auto,
5.
mantling in through the window,
Errors.
and I assume that it
Yeah, you're
will
correct.
just
Cool.
find a
And then
position
we'll
of
just
some cover here.
come
Yep,
across to here.
get itself hunkered down. So overall, I would say that's a pretty successful
Okay,
turn
go for
by
it.
the Aleph player.
Um,
Although it's worth noting that sorry, by the Pano player, although it's worth noting that although he killed a lot of things in points, because there's still one post-human left,
So
the Aleph
Adrian,
player
the
is
orders,
not going to be
because,
significantly down in orders.
You took out one.
the net rods. Yep.
There's only one order down. So there are potentially a lot of points, a lot of orders that can be spent
Alrighty.
if this Kieran bot team can move up under cover around to like here, and then potentially up and around, and to do the fight.
Kahu dude have some sort of
And if you can brick the score loss back
cover
here,
situation like visual mods.
interestingly, it's
He's got mimetism.
I would not say that it's going to be a
Next
one
round.
game
Okay,
just
so
if the score
he's,
loss goes down.
6'2", BS13.
There are a lot of
R1,
really
UTS
good
3,
independent pieces here.
multi-rifle Blitzen, AP mines.
The Varga is good, the
pistol,
Kahu is excellent,
MSD1,
and this is
mimetism,
presumably a forward
climate
observer
plus,
Zulu Cobra,
NCA
which is
parameter.
nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, and the mimetism was neg 3.
Neg 3. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, when I say mimetism, I still mean N3 mimetism.
Yeah, for sure.
He's min 3.
So I'm wondering if there was anything else
Is it
that I would
worth it
do
just to
in the Aleph player shoes
use
here. The direct route,
rocket launcher?
so there are a few things that he could accomplish. He could have the Dakini TAC-bot just stand up and fight the Squallows. That's, well, that's going to be 4 dice 11s, 1 dice 12s against a model in cover. So to say that a tag in cover, probably a little inefficient.
Maybe.
I think also something that the
so,
Aleph
maybe
player
not.
missed was that this Kieran bot had a dodge when that tag moved there.
Alright, so my turn. I've got 8 orders.
That's an easy arrow to miss, though.
I'll use 1 order. Wait, don't know why I'm rolling dice. Ignore that. I'm going to spend 1 order on my Doctorino. And she's going to activate this little fellow.
Yep.
And he's going to slide across.
I can't see you. Yep, cool.
Yep.
Interestingly, the silhouette of the Yudbot being really
Yeah.
helpful there, keeping the tag from shooting it. It's just short enough that it can slide in under.
1.1 to there. And the doctor herself is going to weep.
Bit of
Weep.
spicy line of sight, but I might be able to see you through that gap if that's... Or are you playing as a solid?
I just assume we're playing as a solid.
Cool, they're solid.
So,
Good discussion between players there on terrain.
wait, what? Like I'm like that's.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I'm not-
Like I was leaving the decision up to you because you deployed there, and that means you made an assumption about whether they were see-through or not.
Yeah. Well, that was in the chat at the start of the tournament. That's what
Yeah.
big fella said.
Oh, okay.
So
Must
now I'm going
I
to
missed
roll.
a lot of that apparently.
Now I'm going to roll a dice.
Okay.
Easy.
The
And it gets back.
big boy post-human stands up. It's not facing the right
so
direction, but
that
it does
range-
stand up.
I think it'll be flats.
Oh, Ryan, don't take this
How
fight.
many wins do you have?
2.
Ah, okay, cool. Oh, did you get him all the way up?
No. He's got 1 wound
Okay.
left.
Cool.
So I'll put that on him.
I just don't know which proxies have NWI and which ones don't.
Yeah.
I just sort of assume they're all like...
This is still good. Like, getting that post-human up is a very
Well,
serviceable use
either
of
way,
an order.
he's standing up now. So I've got.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh,
something
he's standing
that
up.
could-
That's right. You can't.
Yeah, so you can't not be standing up. Now, if I... Yeah, that'll be okay.
The real question
Alright,
about whether or not the Arjuna can do a
ordering
run
spoon.
is that it's getting to here,
I'm going to
and then you've got
probably
a
be
6-inch
not
move
standing up
out.
anymore.
It's just probably too sketchy for the tag.
So you're going
You're
to
not
drop
quite
down,
going to
or-
get 10 inches.
Uh,
And
yes.
Kieran bots, in
Um,
terms of like
I'm
dodging
gonna
around
shoot you
corners,
with an
actually are really good at it. Okay, disregard. So a potentially viable play would be to bring this team
Gonna move
down
back
and around here.
like
Get as
Sweet.
close
And I'll
to the
just
score loss as you
play
can
extra
on the first
priority
short movement
back.
skill, and then dodge 2.
Whee!
both in
Good
range.
Then move
range.
6
They're
inches.
both on flats.
And in
I'm
straight
on
lines,
15s.
what do I think? I can't measure because I'm in spectator
200.
mode.
Yay!
Oh, so 2 hits.
And template mode.
Yeah, template, obviously. Yeah.
Dropping the template here, so it doesn't touch my.
They're making rules mistakes again, but that's okay. So I think that was a
you
hit and a
that?
crit
Yep.
from the.
Because you have to draw a line directly. So from the
Oh
center.
yeah, so you're hitting
if
me on my right side, which means the template comes
Yeah.
from. It doesn't
Yeah.
center on the unit.
No, but maybe. But I think as long as the template is centered,
I
so
think.
as long as the whole thing is.
I honestly think
on
you'd be
command.
no, because you're out of the blast focus anyway.
Yeah. So if I
Like even even there though, right? Like it
Yeah.
comes you're in cover. I think
Ah, cool, awesome. Yeah.
because it's
so,
a circle centered on me, and at its furthest, you're barely in.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So I
Players
think
have figured
you're,
it out.
Clean.
Yay!
I wonder if that was 16 inches. Probably was.
All right. So
I'm trying to get
2-6.
it like all right, so I remember the right way of doing it.
So well
Sorry,
played. The
just like
Pano
that.
player kind of figured out what he
Center
needed
must
to do
match
there.
the center of the underside of the main target space. Yeah,
Cool.
so you're
They
in
looked it
full
up.
cover.
All right.
You're
Yep,
that guy's
cool.
in full cover from me from the
Total.
explosion.
Yep.
I think.
Sweet.
2
Awesome.
saves. Pass fail
Mhm.
because I'm 8.
Yep. Damn it.
Okay, 1 wound on the tag.
So wound. Can't really guts anywhere interesting, so I'm just going to leave it.
So I see what happened there. It was just a, yeah, so they were in good
Oh.
range. We rolled a 12 for the score loss and a crit for the HRL,
Whole sitch lockdown.
who has gone prone. Okay. Solid use. I still think you need to solve for this tag problem, and I'm not sure that you can.
Do you have a template weapon?
No.
Okay, so even though it says
I have
grenade
a
launcher,
multi-pistol.
what we're determining there is that's
Well, no,
probably an
technically,
NCO
yes, I've
score
got a
loss.
grenade launcher.
Oh, okay, he does have a grenade launcher.
Ah, right. Yeah.
but
wrong
not
sort of
not a direct template. Yeah.
All right. So I think I'm just gonna have to do this the terribly long way.
I wonder if there's meant to be a Fusilier deploy that I haven't seen
So I
for the
started
Pano
with
player.
8 orders. So
That would
I've
fill
used
the
2
remaining
orders.
10
This is my
points.
3rd order. And I'm just going to slide down. Two, just down there like that.
Yep.
I think Ryan may have made a mistake leaving this proxy out like he did. This pace, so I mean, he knew the score loss was coming. This pace in suppressive
any
fire
errors?
I can't see you
is
because you are staying prone.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
100,
It's
no way I can see
also
you.
far and away
Cool.
his best model
So
to
I'm
engage a
just
piece like
going
the score
to-
loss, like easily. With an AP Spitfire, get inside of 16. You're on 13s, it's on 12s. So instead, he's got this Arjuna unit that's well out of position, and he's having to pretty much just jank hits
Ooh,
with the
close
proxy.
combat 18. Oof.
Yes. And I have a CC weapon, so I'm doing 16 damage. Or
Yeah,
damage,
right,
16, sorry.
nice.
It's probably a consideration of like, does the Aleph player abandon this and just like try and lock it down, or do something, or play the mission? But this is acquisition. It's all end of game scoring, and if that score loss gets another turn to attack, it will kill both of the remaining net rods, and frankly, it will probably kill the Deva because it will literally just walk across here, kill the net rods, move here,
Alright, so
come around the
I'm gonna
corner, see her, and
continue
multi-pistol her with shotgun
prone.
munition.
But I'll have to sort of continue all the way down my ramp.
What is this? What is this golem post-human doing?
Like, so, and now I just flip him. Why
All
not?
that effort and you just knock it over.
The other genuine consideration is just going back to this Dakini HMG and trying and
Just like
forcing it, which is doable. 4 dice to 1, pretty even.
And no arrows.
Nope, no, I can't see you.
Wait, let's go. Another order. I'm just going to stand up. Whee, and slide across the floor to there.
Yep.
So using the old Ghost Lord's dice calculator, that puts that at, which is not going to be accurate for this edition because of the way the crits work, but it's close enough. That puts that at something like a 35% chance for the Dakini to do damage to the Squirlost versus a 20% chance for the Squirlost to do damage to the Dakini, which is...
Yeah, I'm just going to come to there.
Well, you could do it.
Can't see you with anything. So
Wait.
I'm not sure if I can see you over the car. If you come out.
Yeah. And the issue that we've run
I think
into really
if
is
I
that
stay in
the
full silhouette, you will.
Squirlost has made a
Ah,
great
yeah,
play
yeah, yeah.
by killing this
Go
post-human
prone.
proxy.
Yeah,
This
it's
was the
just hard to
piece
see
that was
what
the biggest threat
that
to it
angle is
by a
like from
long
the far side.
margin.
I
And
think- yeah, I
now
think
Ryan
you
is
can
having
check
to
over there.
like, he's got the orders, which is good, but he's having to really scrape
Yeah, for sure.
to take face-to-face rolls that are just like, okay. By comparison, how is this fight if the Aleph player uses a post-human? What's that, a Mark IV, I think?
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to go. This is very silly. Why am I
Firing
doing this?
its blast mode, HRL, from cover.
Because it's a really juicy
It's
target.
worse than the
It really
Dakini's
is.
face-to-face roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go prone and then just come around the corner.
What are you doing, Ryan? Trying to get inside of submachine gun range, I think. But it's not... I don't hate to play. I don't love it either,
So-
because what's going to happen is he's going to end up in a position where he's highly likely to just get Vargred.
And no arrows.
No, you're prone. I can't see you.
2-inch jump up in the air.
Really good.
Alright, let's go. I'm not gonna have enough orders to do this. Let's go 2 along to there.
Yeah. Yeah, at this juncture, at best he's going to get like 1 SMG burst against a multi-pistol. That's hardly amazing. And frankly, the play at this juncture is just to stand the Dakini up and Hail
2
Mary.
to there.
Highly likely what's going to happen is that this Squirlost will survive,
Okay.
and it
You
will
got
get
none?
a turn
As long
of
as you're
killing
behind the
everything that it
tower.
wants to kill.
Like the only thing that's up is the tag, basically. Everything
Yeah.
else is sort of locked down behind stuff.
If you can do a wound on it, then it's a long way from machinist support, so maybe he can pin it down. A Squirlost trying to use its
You know what?
multi-pistol.
Can I just take that back? I think I'm just gonna have
Yep,
to fling
just-
rockets at you.
Just sit around the
Ooh,
corner.
okay. So
I'm just
we've
gonna
got
sit
a
on
we've
the
got a
corner.
gentlemanly take back here, where rather than mucking around with all of this stuff, I think the Rocket Boyo is just going to stand up and take a fight.
So not going prone. Just gonna sit on the corner.
It's worth noting
Come
this
around
is
the
a
corner and
favoured
say,
face-to-face roll for
Yep.
the.
Cool. I'm gonna explosive shot you.
This is a favoured face-to-face roll for the Squirlost, just
We are
because
18.5 away, so we're
of
both in
the
good range. So
of
both
the
in
toughness
good.
of the tag. And
Wonderful.
Ryan, so Ryan lands a hit.
Yep, 1 hit.
One hit, template. Up. Roll again.
Okay. So the Squirlost takes another wound. At this point, the play is definitely to stand the Dakini up, but I can't tell Ryan that, and he can't hear me.
Cool. Can't really courage anywhere.
And it really should be worth noting that the Pano player is getting a little unlucky taking this
So
damage.
I'm gonna go one more time and just move back. there like that.
That's some good positioning.
Yep. Remember to set his facing.
Thank you. Way too nice, mate.
Look, it's you, Ryan. I've got to be nice to you. You're white.
Well, we know what he's concerned about.
All right.
Right, yep, so explosive on 15s.
Sorry, I rolled a dice. Ignore it. Ignore that.
So we've got a crit
Okay.
there from the scoreless, and this is one of those. Okay,
Thank God.
You crit as
cancelled
well?
by a crit
Yeah.
from the
Double
post-human.
crit, triple crit. All of us. Beautiful.
Oh.
Nobody say anything about TTS dice in the comments. This is
That was
perfectly
spicy.
normal variance.
Hmm.
Ryan, please stand. Please stand the bikini up.
All right. So I flipped the order. Oh wait, did I flip the order? What have I done? I started with 8. It was 1, and then 2.
So regardless of
and
whether the scoreless lives or dies, it is
3,
wounded now, which is
4,
kind of relevant,
and then
but I don't
5%.
see it really being contested by anything
Yeah,
but
so
bad
flip
luck.
that one.
I almost
then
wonder, does the PanOceanian
I
player,
think
and I
I'm
honestly think in
going
the
to
Pano
have
player's shoes,
to.
I would kill these 2 net rods, because that's
If
free
I just vault, will I get you in line of fire?
with the tactical awareness order, assuming that it lives. And then I think I
Yeah.
just
So I spent the order.
press buttons and kill stuff.
I...
Like, there's a Kahu in here
But I
with
think if I do that, you'll get me out of cover. So...
Climbing Plus. Like, you could
Maybe
very
if I go-
feasibly, like, this is a Niger Ford observer, we know that, it's the liaison
We just
officer.
went left and then like
You could
across
very
something
easily
and
come
then
up here into this building and just be like, what up?
Let's just
Like,
have a
into out of line of fire, discover, into out of line of
over that
fire, like,
building. No,
kill the fucking thing.
Where can they see you?
Ryan, I think he's just looking
Right,
for
so I'm
where he
gonna
might be
have
able to put
to
the big guy.
do it this way. So
Just
I'm
come back to the
gonna
position that
have
he was
to
in, just which we know has line of
go
fire.
around. So it's 1.3, and then 1.9.
While they're resolving this, just an interesting thing to think about. The PanOceania, like, there's a real difference in philosophy in army construction here, where the Aleph player has really tried to maximize its combat groups, and the price that's been paid for that is that it's got a couple of heavy infantry that are okay. Like, a post-human HI is a very good model for its cost, but not a very good model in absolute terms. They're just fine.
Oh god.
Whereas the Pano player...
13. Oh, okay, so 3 saves.
Saves.
No, dead.
7
Unconscious.
doesn't, yeah. So what's
Okay.
hang on, what's your armor?
Armor 8.
Armor 8 plus 3.
Yeah, so unconscious,
so
unconscious
11.
HRL
No,
guy
I think
again
you
there.
pass.
Yeah.
Because there's no AP on that. It's just explosive. Dem 16 explosive.
They're doing math wrong again, but
right.
that's okay.
Yeah.
So by comparison, you've got a Pano player who has
So are you armor
lots
8 or arm 8
like
in
of
cover?
power wrapped up in this tag,
Armor 8 in cover.
and then some nice like versatile midfield strikers and a few order pieces. And, like
I
a
thought
tech
you
B,
were arm 8 standard and
a
then
tech
had
B
the
that
cover on
can
top of
just
that, and I was
be
damn.
like command token, command token, command token, press a button. Where is the button? What is the
so-
tech B doing? Does he have a nanopulsar or something? Flash pulse, pistol, gizmo kit. I like the fact that he's put a gizmo kit on each flank. That's pretty cool.
So I'm going to spend my last...
Probably not what the list is
second
actually
to
looking
last
to
order
do,
on this
but
guy, and I'm just going to go 2 to there, or 2.1.
yeah, this thing might be able to get down to the big guy.
And just vault down that line there.
It's a little bit of corner cutting, but I would probably allow
You've
that.
got enough.
So let's see if the postman makes it
right,
another
I have
time.
to stop that on the edge. Alright, and let's see if I can get him. Do I want to do anything with that doctor? No, I think she's okay. Alright, can I get him up? I can.
Okay, so the posthuman is back again.
Play.
So we think about the progress the Aleph player has made here. He has spent his entire turn doing 2 wounds to a score loss and recovering a HI, which is relevant. Ryan, please stand your bikini up. Please, it's a better face-to-face roll.
My last order. My last order is going to be a coordinated order.
Coordinate suppressive fire?
And I'm going to go 1, 2. Yeah, I'll just make it those two. That's fine. Boom.
That guy, does he have a? He does not.
What's
Okay.
that? What's up?
No, I was going to say you've got a couple over there, and then I realized they've got the bots and stuff on them.
Yeah, so this can't and this can't.
I'm pretty sure that's a
And
7 regular,
another
2 irregular
one.
order
Doesn't
Pano
have
list,
one.
assuming that there's a Fusilier somewhere that he hasn't
Yeah.
deployed.
Probably not really worth it. Not for just 8 inches worth of movement where he'll end up on the stairs. Yes.
Righto.
It's looking like this will be a suppressive fire.
Or do I just want to pop around? No, I'm gonna have to give it a red hot. I'm gonna make the Dakini TACbot the link later.
Yep. Ooh.
The man.
Okay,
He's gonna stand.
alright.
Yep.
So it looks like we've got a Dakini on 2 dice,
I'm just gonna move.
possibly also a
backwards.
HRL firing once. This is not bad.
Yep, just to cover that corner. Sweet. And this guy is gonna move out 0.6. And then
No,
back.
don't move back. Well, maybe. Maybe that's the right thing to do.
Just into that's 2.5. Sorry, no. That's 2.5, 3.1, so 0.9. Didn't like that corner like that.
Maybe that's fine. I mean, it will be fine if he just kills the damn thing, but I don't actually know if he's increased his odds
That's
tremendously
right.
here.
yeah,
Hilariously,
you
the Squallers
could
could dodge. It wouldn't be the worst play in the world.
Is sort of doing something. Yeah, I'm going to put an explosive round into the HRL.
Okay, cool. So he's chosen to oppose the HRL and take the Dakini shots. That's reasonably clever maximization, actually. They've both missed,
Oh, we both whiffed.
and now there's 2 shots on 11s from the Dakini,
Yep, I also whipped it, and then
which both miss.
oh, come on, buddy. Okay.
Oh,
sweet.
because
Your
you're
turn.
11s, yeah. All right.
Yep.
So I'm still on 7 with 2 irregulars. One is the
Mhm.
tack away.
I suspect there's supposed to be a
I'm gonna
Fusilier
spend
here.
The tack away.
I don't see
I'm
anything.
going to-
There is a prone marker there,
can
and there's an
your
exactly 10
robot
point slot
see
left in
you?
his left in his
Yeah, you
list.
can see me if I come out the other side. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna idle there then.
Yep, just gonna idle.
Yep.
And I'll just shoot back.
Cool. I will AP you.
So this is the bit where the yeah, unless there's like a crit from the
So,
Aleph side.
1 dice on 11s versus 4 dice on 12s.
Okay.
Sweet.
Keeney
nothing
is
happens.
living so far.
Brutal.
I'm gonna spend another order, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna do it again.
I think this is down to the Pano player needs to, like, he
Yes,
literally
sir.
needs to lose the game on dice. There
An
we go.
8 and a 9.
2 hits on the Dakini.
Yep.
Yeah, down it goes. And it's not coming back. There's no
8.
engineer for it.
Don't think the 8 passes. Spend another order.
Mhm.
Gonna come forward 6. And I'm gonna shoot your net rod
I
with a
think
multi-pistol.
you're-
Well, sorry,
I
I'm gonna
think
arrows.
well, you can't move over that, remember?
Oh yeah, because you're. Yep. In that case, I'll go 3 that way, 3 that way.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, I just like walked over.
No, it's totally,
I liked
totally
the
fine.
positioning of
Yeah.
that Squallus at the end
Arrows?
of turn. Like, there was no way for it to be outflanked or engaged out of cover. There's something,
no, nothing.
there's something like weirdly just
Change face.
savagely elegant
you wanna
about
put
literally parking yourself in the corner
4
of the
HMG
enemy's
rounds
deployment
into
zone.
the net rod,
Alright.
because that's 4 on 9.
I think our Pano player's name is Alex. I would like to play a game against Alex at some point.
I goofed. Oh,
Front row. Change. No.
So they've been playing this net rod as if it could be deployed in cover,
yeah, and the robot.
which is
Change.
it has survived far longer than it has
Yep.
any right to.
Yep, you
I'm
are
actually pretty
breaking it
sure that the
massively.
multi-pistol is a better
Which way are you looking?
Yes,
better
robotic.
arrangement there. Oh, we have a
That's
wild
better.
Julian
How's
who
that?
I
Is that
must
better?
mute.
That's better?
I think your connection's like stabilizing a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's.
So again, all of the action
I
is just
think
taking
that's it.
place in this space.
Spend another order. 6
He's got the net rod out of cover there.
errors.
Yeah. No. If you're in zone of control, this guy will die. But I don't think you're in zone.
I would be very surprised if that was
So-
zone of control.
2 shots into each of these net rods with the HMG.
So we've got this one out of
So
cover
do
now.
the neg 3 once
Still in
first.
bad range, but that's fine. This thing's past due for dying.
12s.
There we go, 2 hits.
Using doesn't matter which ammunition because neither of them work.
Decisively dead net rod.
2 into that one. Outside 16, so I'm on 18s. Watch me roll a 20. No, 4 and a 1.
So the play that wins the Aleph player of the game at this point is literally the score loss rounds the corner to fight the proxy and it doesn't win. That's the win condition, and I'm not honestly sure that the Aleph player will let that, the Pano player will let that happen. He's got 4 orders left at this juncture. He could actually exfiltrate the score loss, chuck it into suppressive fire, and just be like, the fuck are you gonna do? The actual fuck are you gonna do?
Spend. Oh, I forgot to unflip my lieutenant order, but I'll spend that now to NCO.
And just say Karhu are incredibly good. Just randomly having NCO in that profile. Like, I know they're only like armor 1 or whatever it is. Like, they're not tough, but that's such a kid.
Yep. Taller than the truck, so yep, all good.
Cool. And then I'll spend another order to drop prone and move like that.
So that's a pretty well positioned Karhu. I actually think he doesn't quite have it perfect. He really wants to. There's a little angle here that you could get a back shot on it from, but it's close enough, and we know what it's sort of trying to do. I think that's just TTS positioning.
On the
The second half was to go prone.
yeah, it was just a drop prone under the building.
Gotcha.
So I spent that order. What's the fizz on this guy?
14.
Probably a bad idea.
It's even mines
Just
on that
because I'm a
Karhu.
terrible person, I'm going to attempt to spec fire your Diva. Oh wait, no, Diva's a NWI. Never mind.
Yep.
Not even going to try that because I can't guarantee a wound. I'm just going to full order move 6.
So,
I think
I
that's
don't know
line
if
of
I can
fire
see
of the
anything.
big guy.
I think you can.
I don't
Yep.
think I can see your H. Well, I don't know. Can I see your H rail?
Ooh,
That's line of fire to me.
That's close enough
no.
that I'm happy for you to just call it yes or no. Like whether that's because I think I can see you like under that little weird railing bit.
Yeah.
But I also think it's entirely possible I can't.
Yeah, that's easy line of fire.
Like
Just because there's this like weird business happening here.
I think you can definitely see me, man.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
they've come to the same conclusion.
I will.
I mean, do you want to see me or do you not?
Yeah, I've made the move. Let's go.
I mean, the way N4 works is you can just not make the move.
No, yeah, all right. I'll just back, and I'll just come forward like that instead. Okay. I don't think I can see you there.
No. I'm gonna dodge. And the Yardbot's gonna dodge as well.
Yep. I'm gonna put 5 shots into your current bot. 4 shots, sorry. HMG.
And 2. You can see the Kieran
Yes.
bot from there. The Kieran bot will dodge as well.
Cool. 4 shots on 18s, I think. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 21.2.
Minus
Limited?
3.
Kieran bot's definitely in cover. Not that it matters.
Well,
No,
4 hits.
no, just the character has movement. Sweet. Dodging on a 13.
It's still super dead. I did not know that Kieran bots had mimetism.
No.
Kieran bots do not have
so
mimetism.
Yardbot-
Arjuna had mimetism.
Nope.
So we're down to it's 2 or 3 orders for the Pano player plus his several command tokens. That tech B will be
Did
doing
I
something.
spin
So
that?
how
I
many
don't think I
hits,
spent
sorry?
that order. Okay. Because I had. Oh wait, no, I did. Because I had 4 when I was standing there.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. So did you roll for the current bot?
How many hits did you get on the Kieran bot?
4. On a 1, 6, 8, and 10.
Yeah, so I got a 6, 8, and 10. I rolled a 2 6s of 2 and a 6 and a 6. So here's
Okay, cool. Yep.
Toledo's.
All right. And another order.
So at the end of this
Just,
turn, most likely,
come forward
the Aleph player is going to be sitting on
against the building
1,
and then out a bit. Just touch the
2,
box.
3, 4, 5 orders.
So look at your HRL man.
Sweet. Yep. My HRL man will hit you with a SMG.
And then back.
So this is the face-to-face roll where
Would've been
the Squallows has the
Warriors.
highest chance of punting it.
Back. Cool. I will multi-pistol you.
And letting the Aleph player get back in the game.
So I'm
Good.
2 on flats.
I
You're 1 on flats.
didn't have.
You're breaking up again. So what's
Cover.
the?
I didn't have the movement to get into cover.
I reckon you would have.
I'm just
Some slight robot chat here.
2.
Yeah, no, I didn't because I came
Oh.
out.
Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah. So
If you insist.
2, and then like 1 point. Okay, yeah. No, go for it. You get cover.
Some very gentlemanly play here, which is
Okay.
nothing less than I would expect from
No, I
Melbourne.
don't care enough. Let's go. So
I mean, dude, I didn't make it to cover, so.
Doesn't
well,
change
I
their
only hit you
outcome.
once anyway with a 12.
Yep,
using
so we're looking
another
at probably
gear,
armor
so
piercing
that's
shot,
just
damage
another
14 on the proxy here.
Damage
Yep.
14.
So damage 11, damage 12, damage 14.
14.
Okay.
Multi-pistol is 13 plus
He's
1
okay.
for
Yeah.
tag. So
Sweet. I love it. I make it.
takes it.
I'm definitely going to get into the cover.
Yep.
So a nice
and I'm
feature of
going to
N4 is that
go
you can dodge, you can
road.
guts forward if you need to in this edition. Which is a nice little increase in the reactive
around.
agency
Uh,
of players.
direction. Alright, so dodge for the Yardbot. 2.
Not convinced that the
Yardbot's gonna
Squallows
fucking
can do a
book
ton
it.
more this turn. You almost wonder if it doesn't spend its remaining orders just, honestly, strong consideration, just LGLing that Arjuna.
Ignore on him.
Sorry, grenade launchering. There are no longer light grenade launchers. Like, literally, grenade launcher, grenade launcher, grenade
So
launcher.
go
Oh, he's pulling it back. Okay.
back 6.
Mhm.
Errors.
No, you're clear.
Don't hate it.
So you go Yardbot.
Alright. Yardbot will dodge.
I'm going to shoot you with the multi-HMG.
Yeah.
You are within 16, so I'm on neg 3, so 12s.
Neg 6.
Oh, you got mimetism, yep.
Yes.
So the 9s. Four and a 5.
I rolled 18.
AP.
Why do my tags never do this? Probably because I'm not aggressive with them.
Going
So the net
to
effect of this turn is
the
very much
main
looking like it'll be
token,
one dead
last
Yadbot
order
and
to
2 dead net
use
rods,
the
but
Squello.
Yep.
The Tekby.
Yep.
And the marker.
Yep. Is the tech B regular?
Oh no, so she can't be a part of it. Oh well, no. In that case, I'll just spend a regular order on the this guy.
Mhm.
Four.
it looks very much like the Squall is returning to the position.
Yeah.
Returning to the mists of the back of the
Yeah,
deployment zone from whence it came.
No, you're looking good.
Cool. And then I'll just hop over here.
Yeah.
Back into
And
my
the thing
base.
about this is that it locks down the exits
And
from the
then
deployment
I will
zone.
spend
There's really
the
nothing that can be done
Tekby's
about it.
regular. She'll go up onto the box. Whoops.
Yep.
So at this point, Ryan is just left having to do the same thing he did last time, but without a doctor nearby.
Cool. And then 6. Could you pop the building over for me?
Sure.
Thank you. And then, whoops, sorry. 9.4. Errors?
Now you're clear, bro.
Cool. And she'll just go.
Wonder if there's a good line on that car here. I don't
Nope.
think so.
That's my turn.
That post-human could have just shot
Hmm.
the shit out of
So
that.
you
Yeah, that's line of fire. I can see that in the
3
distance there.
net rods and a Kirinbot.
I guess he's
and
prone.
a
Yeah, no,
potion
she's
in.
okay. If he stands
They
up, she's in
somehow
trouble.
still have 6 orders.
Well, because you've still got
Fuck.
a post-human.
Yep.
So you
I still got 2
2,
post-humans.
3, 4.
Ah, the Dakini's down.
Oh, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. The major mistake was not like it's just having that post-human Spitfire out where she could die. Like she's not guaranteed to kill the Squallos. Really, she's not. It's still a damage 15 explosive round coming right back at her. But if she'd just been in a position where, like say here, for example,
What are your squalls?
or even where the HRL was and have the HRL
Okay,
like
can you pop your squalls?
have their
silhouette
HRL
up?
deployed here.
Yep.
Your
But-
squalls there. What?
Or even having the HRL like
Fatty.
prone up here, just or something.
Alright.
I did like it next to the
Realizing
Yadbot,
very
actually.
quickly that I'm playing your game, and I really should be playing.
Yeah, I was
My-
really surprised when you started trying to slap fight
So-
me.
That first turn was not. Yeah, that was suboptimal, but that's okay. I've done worse things.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Pano players kind of got their ducks in a row. I imagine that on his last turn, assuming that this car is alive, it'll drop into Suppressive Fire or maybe lay a mine. We might see,
I'm
say,
gonna
this
go.
machinist make a run towards that.
First order on
Tech B is already beginning to move towards here.
Yep.
This
Senor Camera Marker. Jump. So you just come down the ladder.
Yep, so this Tech B is about to get kicked, I think.
Cool. Tech B will dodge. Well, actually, I don't think I
Yeah.
can dodge yet, so delay.
Such a nice position for that tag.
So you're breaking up a bit, but I'm assuming. So that's your first skill.
If you'd like to. Yeah.
Well, no,
That's
so
my
I'll
first skill. Yeah, you can absolutely dodge if you want to.
yeah. Well, I'm just gonna dodge.
Can you hear me, dude?
Yep. No, you're back now.
Yeah, sweet.
You were sort of dropping it out again.
Terrible. Yeah, sweet. So, and you're just going to hold, wait for my arrow.
Yeah.
And you're
That's all that can.
clearly your big fella's gonna hold as well.
I can't see you.
Yeah, from when I stood up. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
No,
That's
big
why
man is gonna hold then. Yeah.
should have probably similar up.
Yeah.
Yes. Sweet.
I don't think Ryan realized this, but he could have climbed down that ladder
In that
prone. I am pretty sure
case,
that's a
I
thing you
have
can
no
do now.
interest in
You can
doing
climb while prone.
viciously. I'm just gonna move up to there.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Does this guy have no Indian cap or anything?
Which guy? The guy who?
Your data tracker.
No.
Sweet.
No, we're Pano. We don't do no ending cap. Except on Joan, but she's got 2 wounds first, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yep, I'll go. So that was an order. I'll go another order, and I'm just going to.
This is pretty smart, I think. Like, if he literally just spends all of his orders on the Naga, kill the tech bee, come around here, press the button, move around here, kill the
Gotta
Kahu.
change back to the mouse.
The kill the Kahu part of this plan is
What
the
was that?
sketchiest bit of the entire thing.
You pinging for a reason, or is it just?
I'm just thinking about how I want to spend my orders this turn.
Oh yeah, no worries. So I thought you were pinging to get my attention. I'm thinking, shit, I missed it.
No. You're totally fine. No, so I'm gonna go 1. to
Yep.
there.
Yeet out here, around there. Yeah, that's
Close that
good. Kill the tech
window.
bee, swing by, press the button, and then he'll have probably just enough orders to like just
So what was it? It was
just roll the fucking
2,
dice
so 1.2.
against the Kahu paramedic.
Sweet, just to there.
Tech bee.
Because the thing is the tech bee represents both a regular order and
Yeah,
a
so
chance
can I
to press that
dodge
button.
to mark
Yeah,
it,
you
or-
can dodge the camera marker if you want, or you can wait until.
No, I'll dodge because I don't want to. Well, I can either delay and then lose it when you just move into base-to-base contact with it, or I can dodge.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll reveal and.
Oh my god, you're a Naga Ford observer. I had no idea.
Surprising nobody.
Yep.
God, this fat son of a bitch. That's right. Yep.
Cool. So it's your.
Cool. I'm just gonna combi your tech bee.
Cool.
So here's the face-to-face roll that we expected.
If you're in. Oh yeah, never mind. Dodge.
8 and 1.
18.
So 2
So
hits on the
that's,
tech bee.
2
2 hits?
hits.
She's probably dead here. Yeah, there she goes. Drops
pass
unconscious.
fail, so she's unconscious.
And there's no Pano
I
doctor.
don't have a doctor.
Sweet. All right, one more order. I'm just going to
The
go.
Powerbot's going to try and dodge.
Okay.
Actually, no, it doesn't make a difference. Never mind. He's just gonna.
I mean, you can roll it and.
No, there's nothing I want to do with him now because you're out of
Okay.
the thinger.
So I'm just going to go.
Camera.
So 1.7 and then 0.4. So there.
I really think he needed to do the big money no whammies play here and move up to the console and then
any
finish up
cutters?
about here
I can't.
and then
see
move
so
the
no.
4 inches around to see the Kahu. But
Cool. And I'm going to push the button.
he can still do that. Yep. So we got points on the board for the Aleph player.
Cool.
Let's see if I can get AEA. Oh, fuck. What was it? Hold on. Hey, you just did that. That's even cooler. Very good.
Oh, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna like change its like tint.
Oh yeah, that's less fun though.
Can Pelbots? Pelbots can't push buttons in this, can they?
No.
Sweet.
It's Palbots can do explicit classifieds, and that's it.
Yeah, cool. All right, so I have one more order.
If he's got one left, he should definitely go into suppressive fire because he's not surviving any other way. Actually, he's not. Yeah, no, he's getting HRL'd. What do Vargars have? I know they've got Albedo and Super Jump, and they're all forward observers or something like that.
Okay.
They are not Karhu. That is the main thing that Vargars are.
Now from there, I don't think I quite made it out of your zone of like firing lanes. Your big fella.
Something else I think we've probably realized here, this Myrmidian is not very well placed. There's nothing that it can throw smoke on.
Big boned.
It could have been here, which would have been considerably better. Or it even potentially could have been like sharing a nook or something back here. But with it being the only source of smoke in the list, if it had just been somewhere safer, say, I don't love prone here and I don't love prone there, but they're both options as well. It had the potential to make the melee run on that first turn. Where it is,
I mean, that'll be
never, and like it's possible, you know, like the Squalos doesn't come to where it is if there's a Myrmidian there, but that's its own benefit, right? Because the fact that it was so far forward
13
meant that it locked down this entire line here.
Yeah, Kahu, gross.
And this
Everyone's
line here.
complaining about the flyback profile, but the rest of them are also disgusting. So
Just a really nice position. Like this is really, really nice. Even if the presence of a Myrmidian had like forced it back to here, that's still helping massively because then this part of the deployment zone opens up.
So I think at this point I need to just keep my orders alive.
Objective a little.
All good. Listen, I'm going to hit that order, and I'm going to recamo.
Okay.
Not the worst play.
Any arrows?
Nope.
Sweet.
So we've just got a Naga recamouflaging there.
My last order will be to go 4, 2. Fuck. So I'm gonna move.
Just a note for TTS map designers, be really careful with gubbins that you put on the roofs of things. So like, this business here is, I like it from a playability perspective in terms of like, yeah, there's cover on the roofs and stuff. But you end up with a situation where you can't put models underneath this. And like these, for example, not really materially impacting the table. You could have, like, it means that a model can't stand up there and look down into the deployment zone, which is good because the deployment zone is sparse. A little, particularly from that high angle. There are other ways to achieve that, and this is like, this shit gets in the way of play because it hangs there and models move over it. This isn't particularly egregious, frankly. This is like on the edge of what's okay, and I like the tactical reason it was there. But like this, for example, and these, be careful with those.
I think that might be
like this crate. You could improve the map in a small margin by removing this crate.
12? Yeah, I need
because it means you just, oh no, it's like on the ground level or
Alright,
something.
man, that's your turn.
Cool.
Alright, so I
going
think
down
the
to
Aleph
tech
player
lead.
has succeeded in killing one irregular order.
7, and he's still got his irregular.
I think he identified correctly on the first turn that he was choosing to play the Pano player's game. I don't know if things would have been better. Like he could have more efficiently engaged the Squallows, not massively more efficiently. Like you're really rolling the dice with the guns you have access to in this part of the table with no smoke support nearby.
Machines.
But there was a distinct possibility that he could have just gone, I am not going anywhere near you. I still have 8 orders, and just come down here, and because there was no Overwatch, right? Nothing here had visibility. Move around, kill this tech bee, move around, kill this Fusilier, move up, kill this Fusilier. Because you could do that. You could 100%, with the orders you had on the first turn as the Aleph player, have killed the tech bee, this Fusilier, and that Fusilier.
3.
I think. And then potentially killed the data tracker as well. I don't quite remember where the data tracker was, but you potentially even had a kill on him as well, like with a back shot or something. If you played your cards just right, it may have made things more order intensive. I think the Kahu, I don't think it ended up here. This is where it got last turn.
Another order on him.
People could consult the video that I'm recording. Okay, so the Pano player is activating. The Machinist is coming forward to there. Might be making a run on the console. Might be looking to repair the Squallow.
3. There.
Yep.
They're like, hey, buddy, how you doing? Alright, and second move.
Just a little palbot trying to pin the Naga in a little bit.
Through
But
the window.
Yep.
And invase contact with your HVT.
Sure.
Spend another order.
So we got a classified being done
Shoots
here.
again, and he's going to touch your dude, come out half a step.
Cool. Yeah, okay. Classified being done and then move towards the console. Nice efficient movement.
Errors?
Sounds good. No, I'm clear.
Cool. I'm going to attempt to retro engineer. So base contact, short skill, and succeed at whip +3. So I'm looking for a 15. I do not. Spend another order and go back.
You can do this reasonably efficiently.
Half. The 1.5.
1.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Errors?
Yep. Now you cleared it.
Cool. Try again.
Sounds good.
There we go. Classified done.
Succeeds. So I've got my classified retro engineering. Going to spend a coordinated order.
Yep.
Camera marker is going to stand up and move 4.
Sure.
Sorry, on the camera marker, the Machinist, the Squallow,
yep,
and the Varg.
Sure.
Varg's going to stand up. Go 2.5. Then how tall are these buildings?
3.
About 3. All right, so he's going to come down 1.5 inches. So he's got 1.5 to go.
Yep.
Machinist is going to spend his first half move.
Yep.
Squallow is going to forward his full move.
I suspect the Squallows is just moving here to make life as difficult as possible.
So errors?
Now you're clear, bro.
Cool. Machinist is just going to saddle up against that and go prone.
Sure.
He's moved to lock the Naga in, but I wonder if it would have been better to move the Palbot around just to control the console at turn end.
Yep.
This guy's just going to...
as you move into this guy's zone of control, he's going to dodge.
Yep. I'm just going to stand there. So he's going to come down his 1.5 and then go to here.
Yep. So dodge for the big fella. Hey, he gets it.
Yeah. Gonna spend another order on the Machinist. He's going to attempt to push the button.
Sure.
He's got +3 from being an engineer, which I think actually saves me there. Engineer
So
or hacker get a
I'm not
+2
sure how they're
reroll,
playing
strike
line
to
of
hit
fire
combat
here,
attack.
but the score loss at this point does not look like it's got cover
So
into
that
this
gets
building.
Flipped.
And like really, that's the loss condition here. Honestly, is the Naga gets through here,
Spent. Gonna
in
spend
here, and
the
does some killing.
Swallows
Now he's got the
HRL.
Varg HRL in a really good position. He's got
gonna-
this marker. There's a prone marker back here, but it looks like it's standing.
Okay. I don't think I can. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to see.
So he's pinning things in as best he can. This is looking pretty good for the Pano
No, I don't
player.
think I can see. Cinches. Errors.
No, you're clear, bro.
How far forward can I get before your dude sees me?
I think it's correct here for the Aleph player to declare a dodge with the Deva. There's like one order left on the Pano side, and she could, well, actually she's fine where she is now, but
this corner here.
she's going to want to use her lieutenant order to fight this.
Alright. And then I will spend another coordinated. Oh, hang on.
So it's interesting here that victory is not outside the Aleph player's grasp. It's slim. It's very slim. I think the Pano player here is spending his last order.
Are you just having a think, or have I lost
Yeah. No, I'm just having a.
If I'm not misremembering, this is a mission where there's no data tracker special order.
So I will spend.
There's no data tracker special order. Yeah, I remembered correctly.
His NCO order. To just staying prone, just shuffle him over to here.
That's interesting.
Do you want to do that? No. Kind of want to keep him.
I would have put him into suppressive fire. I think the threat to him is the Naga.
And then I'll spend a command token to put the Squallow, Machinist, Tahu.
Here we go.
And
Must have been one more order that I didn't account for.
I think that's. Oh wait, no, I can't do that with a Machinist because he's got the bot.
Yeah.
So just the Kahu and the Squallow. Yeah, just the Kahu and the Squallow into suppressing fire.
Okay.
Or I could. No, because I used the lieutenant order on that. Okay. So, just let me make sure I've got the angles right on the.
Alright, so we have an interesting. There is a small but non-zero chance that we'll see an Aleph player maybe turn it around here.
No.
I will be very interested to see how he does.
Alrighty. That is my turn.
All right.
Go on.
All right. So you killed. No, what is that turn? Which is wild.
Well, I had to move up to the objectives eventually, and I spent my last 2 turns shooting at you.
What I want to see is does Ryan, as the first thing, just see if that Deva can lieutenant order kill the Squallows?
Yeah, you're a big fella. Right, so I think I gotta do it. Gotta do it this way, which is suboptimal, but I think it's okay.
But it's very easy to miss that sort of stuff. It's also worth noting that there is a run that the Arjuna can make now.
Oh shit, when was the game meant to finish? Oh, I got 15 minutes for my last turn.
Where it can come around this direction, brick the Squallow, and then
Oh,
go!
yeah, 12:30.
But
Yeah,
it's got a shock marksman
Alright, man,
rifle.
we have We have
It cannot.
barreled through this game.
It cannot fight a Karhu in suppressive fire.
All right.
Just watching the Aleph player
I
kind of
think
figure
I'm
out what his
just
last turn is going to
gonna
be.
do it this way. It's barrel time. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all right. So I vault there, whip, and then I just yeet that layers and opposite thing. And
Cool.
2.1 to there.
Powerbot will attempt to discover.
Sure. And that's it.
As will the Varg. The camera marker here will delay.
Right.
And I don't think I can see you with anything else.
Cool. And I'll just
Oh,
barrel.
actually, the Squallow will delay as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like he's got an out of line of fire of the Varg.
So roll the Powerbot, who's on flats. Fails it. Varg, who's on probably neg 3.
X3, yeah.
Also fails.
It's a pair of 20s on the
then
discover
I'll-
rolls. So it looks like the Naga has gotten clear
Nice
of the
and
immediate
clear.
threat.
Another order.
This is a winnable game if the Naga literally just moves in here.
I'm gonna go into there like that. Or sorry.
And like crawls into the back arc of the Karhu
So
and shoots it
that's
to death and sits on the objective.
2.3.
Is that a win if the Aleph player does that? I think it is.
Ah!
Oops, sorry.
That's all right. 1.7.
It's at worst a draw. Unless the Aleph player
I'll delay.
fails his...
And I don't think I could see you with anyone else.
So who's delaying? Sorry.
The Kahu.
Yep.
Actually, this camera marker will attempt to discover. Because he would have seen you when you started here.
Yup. So he's going to attempt to discover.
Whoops. I need to
Is the expected Zulu Cobra forward observer?
That's not the right one. Cool. So he'll be on flats
What's
probably.
your whip? Sorry.
13.
Cool.
There's 3 orders left for the
Lock
Pano
him
player at
back
this
up.
point.
Oh, you don't need to lock him. You can just leave him there, and he'll stay there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's on semi-lock. So once you stop interacting with them, they stop moving.
I'm gonna barrel.
Great. Because neg 3 for
Sweet.
camo.
Yep. Now there is a position he can get to where he's not in line of fire.
Yeah.
Sorry. When I barrel, I want to end my movement. So this wall here is in between me and your machinist.
Good, he's figured that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a way to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
It's probably around about here somewhere
It's
from my
Naga
eyeball, but...
forward observer.
Alright, so he is now going to shoot that Karhu in the back and crawl into base contact with the objective, which is... like, he has done this exactly right.
Cool.
He's 11. Fuck. This is a really critically important sitch right now. All right. So one more order.
Cool.
So I think the play is...
Is this the game?
ballistic skill attack, shoot, first short
am-
skill. Second short skill, move into base contact with the console, keeping the console and the wall between yourself and the machinist.
I'm gonna. Ooh.
Please don't walk through that suppressive fire, Ryan.
So yeah, I'm gonna go prone.
Here we go.
Yep.
And just move to there.
So that Kahu's going to get a
Going
dodge
to
on
dodge.
a dodge
Yep.
on 8s versus 3 shots on 12s by the Naga. Very favoured, not certain, and if
Yep.
the Kahu makes
So
its
I'm just gonna
dodge, it'll
shoot
get
him
into
back.
cover.
Flats for me.
I'm on neg 3, I think.
So let's see what happens.
Succeed on a 1.
Kahu rolls a 1.
I got a
Ryan
crit and a
crits and
5.
hits, so 3 saves.
3 hits.
Dead.
No. I
Okay,
think that's
so Ryan has to spend 1 order to get into base contact with the
yeah,
console.
I'm on.
That leaves him with
Now,
1 or 2 orders left.
so let me have a look here. So that's
This should be a coordinated order.
1,
Whatever it is he does, it
3,
should be coordinated.
5. So I'm on 5, so I get up to 6. Yeah. So I can't. At this point, I don't think, no matter what I do, I don't think I can get a massive win. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't. Oh, actually, no, I can. Because if I...
So there's a play here I think he's identified where he can roll it all. He
but
can
I
engage with the
feel-
Naga against the
yeah.
suppressive fire machinist.
Ugh.
And if he wins the
Blech.
face-to-face
I'm
roll,
not a huge fan of the position I put myself in. But
then it's a
that's
significant
okay.
win. I'm
Alright,
not sure if it's a
so,
major, but it's very good.
One more order.
And it might even be a major because he'll also
let's
secure the
let's
HVT with
say-
that by removing the machinist from securing his high functionary.
So here's my thought, right? So I could move to here and
Yep.
maybe get that guy off that, but I don't think. I think I'm. Listen, I think I'm just gonna have to go for the minor and yeah.
Yeah,
just go
like
for the
it's
minor.
you could, but it'd be
But if you roll a crit, then I lose.
yeah, like
so-
it's basically you're gambling that you can kill a suppressed fire machinist.
Oh, that goes on suppressive fire.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Fuck
Oh
that.
wait, no, it's not. Sorry. No,
Yeah,
no.
because he had the power bar, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
I give.
that's
That's
interesting.
right.
I
I'm
just
just
didn't
gonna
do a
spend the
suppressive as
order
well.
and then step onto the objective.
Okay.
Yeah, just going to spend the order and move on to the objective. And I don't know.
So the
Yeah,
quote-unquote
that's
optimal
really
play
all I
there
really
would
all
have
I can
been
do, I
to
think.
make that a coordinated order with one of his last command tokens and literally just run the post-human proxy around. Not with the intent of, like, and this Deva. Not with the intent of either of them necessarily
So I do
living,
not
but
have the
having
orders to
something
get
that can
now.
make a run to the
So
console.
yeah, I'm just going to call it there, bro.
But they're calling
Actually,
it
you
there.
know what?
Ooh, ooh.
21 points. Is it really that big a deal? 13 points. 39 points. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to call it there, bro.
There we go.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
We're gonna do liaison.
Oh,
Yep.
also this post-human should have
17s.
stood up and taken a long-range combi shot against that
16.
machinist.
Yep. Get it.
Succeed.
Both of them succeed their liaison officer rolls.
All right. Sorry.
And if I'm doing my math correctly, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
activated
versus
console
1,
each.
2, 3, 4.
That's 1-1.
Yep.
2 under me for a controlled commentator.
Yep.
2-4 to you for controlling the tech coffin. 2-5
Yeah.
to you because you've got the liaison officer in control of it.
Yep.
That's what 4, 5. Yep. And did you
Yep.
get your classified?
I did not. No.
Okay, so 3-5.
There we go. 3, 5,
So yeah,
as the
holding
players
it
have
is
worked it out.
3, activating.
That is a
plus,
minor win
so
to
I'm
the
on
Aleph
6.
player, and very well done to extricate himself, realize that he needed to stop playing the Pano player's game, trying to fight a tag, and
5, 6. Yep.
hunker
6.
down, keep the order pool intact, get a little bit of work done, and secure this position.
4.
Hope everyone enjoys this. It'll be interesting to hear feedback on whether or not this was a
Activated,
watchable format.
controlled,
Also a pretty quick
classified,
game
yeah.
because it's just
Yeah,
200 points. This is the second round in the finals. I'm not
Yeah.
going to be able second
Yeah,
round
no,
in the
100%
event.
would
I'm not going to be able to
gamble
record the
that extra
finals
order,
unless
'cause
something else
all
on.
you'd get is
But
one,
there you go.